So today I'm going to be showing you all some fashion with the Starry to scales. I'll be showing some sets that I made as well as some from my Instagram and Discord. And if you like any of the sets shown, then please drop a like and consider subscribing for more Destiny fashion. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what exotic fashion you would like to see next. And without further delay, it's time we get straight into the sets. So this is the first set I made using the Starry to scales. I went with the shaded Biolume as it adds some nice blues that blends with the unshadable parts of the boots. Now for the armor I used, the helmet here is the Dendrite Shimmer from the Dawning event. This helmet blends really well with these boots because of the pointy plated design, and it also matches really well with the arms I'm using. Now some alternatives you could use is the Dragonfly from the Eververse archive. Particularly the helmet and the chest plate from this set is really good for this exotic. There's also the Celestial, which is from another set in the archive. Again, you have some of that sharp curved plating just like the arms and the boots. Then there is the Wing Contender set, which you can sometimes sell, and if you want to go with more of a scavenged look, then you can go with the Tangled Web from Ledged Engrams. There's also the Resonant Fury from the new Vow of the Disciple raid, and then finally there's the Lightkin Mask from the Season of the Splicer. Now for the arms, I'm using the Grips of the Great Hunt. You can obtain this whole set right now from the Last Wish raid, and I would highly recommend using the chestplate and arms with the exotic. Now again, the Wing Contender from Jur is a great alternative, and there's also the Twist and Echo from the Grasp of Avarice dungeon if you want to incorporate more of that hive-like design. Now for the chestplate, like I just mentioned, it is the Vest of the Great Hunt from the Last Wish raid. Now another great alternative chestplate that I found is the Scorned Baron from Ledged Engrams. This chestplate will work much better with the Twist and Echo grips. And another chestplate that could work is the Wing Contender, but this will mainly depend on the shader you're using. And like I mentioned earlier, there's also the Dragonfly from the Eververse archive. Unfortunately with Biolume, this does incorporate some lighter colours, so I would instead recommend a lighter blue like Dawning Elegance. Dreaming Spectrum from the Last Wish raid can also look pretty good with this, and there's also the new raid shader from the Vow of the Disciple Echoed Anger. Then for the boots, we have the Starry to Scales exotic from Legend and Master Lost Sectors. Now this does have a new exotic ornament that's being sold this week for 1,500 Bright Dust. The default appearance has more of a statue-like look, and one of the biggest differences with this ornament is that the fins at the back do not have a glow. And if you're unsure on purchasing this, then I will be showing some other sets later on in the video. Then for the cloak, we have this Steeplechase from the Season of the Hunt pass. This is unfortunately no longer obtainable, although the best alternative I could recommend is the Twist and Echo from the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. There's also the new raid shader Resonant Fury, which could work with this set. And another cloak that looks really nice is the Reverie Dawn from the Shattered Throne dungeon. Now there are some alternative shaders you can use on this set like Mind's Eye. This is a fantastic alternative to Biolume, and you can get this right now from the Season of the Risen pass. There's also Queen's Colours from the Throne World, and with the new ornament and shade of Warbrick, it can create a nice all silver look. And there's also Blue Shift Dreams, which drops from Dreaming City gear. If you look up close on the plating, it does have a wavy texture. It's got that same sort of look as when light hits water. Now here is another set I made using a new exotic ornament, and I wanted to base the colours off Void 3.0. I switched up the helmet for the Celestial from the Eververse archive, and then the cloak for the Abyss Walker from this season's Eververse. Now the shade you want to use is Royal Dye from the Season of the Risen pass. And here is another alternative look I made using the shader Time Honoured. I switched up the helmet for the Iron Shreech Casque, and this was from a previous season's Iron Banner, and then the cloak for the Vernal Grove from the Revelry event. Now I did try experimenting with different pieces like the Dendrite Shimmer. This would usually create some glows, but with the shader Testudo you can actually turn the glows off. And I also tried making a statue-like set. I think the shader Lawful Neutral works really well to create a roughened up look on the pieces. I went and used the Thy Fearful Symmetry ornament from the Bungie Anniversary event to get rid of the hoods. For the arms, I used the Solstice 2020 Majestic arms for a cracked look. These arms also flowed really well with the Nemean Cuirass, and then I used the Refugee Cloak to get rid of the cape. Now if you wanted to, you could use the new Gambit shader Venomous to create a darker look, and if you wanted to go with a rusted look, then you can use the Sin Vex Chrome from the shader bundle. And yeah, they are pretty much all of my sets. Don't forget to let me know what you all think of them in the comments below. Now I'm going to be showing you all some sets submitted to me from my Instagram and Discord to give you even more set ideas. Start off with Mouse, which made a scavenger like set. Really like the bright pop of orange with the shader Safety First, and I think the Lightkin and Tangled Web blend really well together because of all the tubes. Now they also have another set with a more fish-like design using tangerine gloss. The Celestial works really well with this set as the glows are quite well hidden by the lighter colours of the other pieces, and I also like how they use the arms and cloak to recreate fins to match the boots. Overall, a fantastic use of the exotic, and congrats to Mouse on both of your sets. Now this next set comes from Dafu Legends, and they went with a more hive-like bronze appearance. Really good use of the Shadows vest and the Twist and Echo pieces. It all flows really well together because of the shader Ancient Believer. Then we have this set from Mustang that uses the shader First Frost. This shader looks fantastic with these boots, and I quite like how the Nemian looks with these boots because of the scaly look underneath the shoulder plating. Then we have a set from Winter that uses the shader Corrective Protective. Really good use of the Scorned Baron vest and the Iron True Age cask. Then from Fancy Pants Oryx we have this very clean look using the exotic ornaments. Nice mix of colours with the red, silver and gold, and the vest of the Grey Hunt blends really well with the new seasonal arms. Now they also made another set that went with more of a gold appearance. It all flows really well, and I really like that headpiece on the Nemian cloak. Then we have this set from Hike that used the shader Fetid Copper. What's really nice about this shader is that it creates a scaly texture on the plating, and it does look like an underwater set with the helmet used. Then we have this set from Hive Beast that used the shader Wicked Overgrowth. This gives the set some nice turquoise colours but also incorporates some nice gold. And then that royal design on the cloak also matches very well with the boots. Then we have the Vendor with a set that's more of a scavenged underwater look. Love how the colours of Ritualism blends all these pieces together, and you also have these nice glows on the left arm, cloak and helmet which all blend really well with this nice bright pink. Then we have this very nice set from Jays using the shader Mind's Eye. Really like the combination of the Deer and Hunter mask and the Holdfast cloak. It creates a nice hidden look. Then we have this really nice Royal Aquatic look from Uru Time. Now they also provided a really awesome ship and ghost shell to match the curved design of the set. Overall a fantastic job on this entire look. Now another set that was somewhat similar to this was from Mr. Merker. I think the Northlight vest was a really good choice as well, as the groove design and shape matches really well with the exotic ornaments. And then this final set from Vivinox is quite an interesting one based on this set of a Bionicle. But yeah, really good job to everyone who submitted a set. If you didn't get featured in this video, there'll be plenty of opportunities in upcoming exotic fashion videos, so keep an eye out on my YouTube community page and my Discord announcements, as that's where I announce when the submissions are open. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and an extra thank you to all my YouTube members for the amazing support. Stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.